our very special guests who are from the Unified Theater. I got it wrong before, but the Unified Theater. Very excited to have you here. We have Michaela Connery and Laura McClelland. And so tell us what the Unified Theater is.
So Unified Theater is an organization. We've been in existence for 12 years. I actually started when I was 15 as a club in my high school, and now is a national not-for-profit that has served young people with and without disabilities in 60 schools. And I think, our core really is about three values: empowering youth to lead, letting creativity rule, and putting the spotlight on ability. So in all of those schools across the country, our programs are entirely youth-led, youth-written, youth-directed, youth-choreographed, youth-designed, you name it, the young people do it. The second piece is that we're obviously an arts theater organization, so we really love giving kids their first or maybe, adding to their already existing theater participation, but also doing it in a way that's creative enough that kids can experience. If they're not, definitely interested in acting, they can sing or do music. If they're not interested in being on stage, they can do behind the scenes work. They can do directing. They could do, we had schools do digital trailers for their show or photography. So there's all kinds of arts being incorporated into that core theater production process. And then the third is putting the spotlight on ability. So we are all about making inclusion a reality in these schools and communities, and doing it in a way that focuses on ability and what young people of all abilities can do, not what they can't. And we do that through a very specific model of inclusion where we kind of reject any sort of labels or roles or partners or special friends, and we say, let's bring all young people together as equals. Let's empower them for what they can do. Let's create natural environments where kids can create natural and lasting relationships and focus on, lifting people up rather than highlighting their disability or treating them sort of special or separate. It's been a really impactful program in the schools that we've worked.
So Laura, tell us about what age range is this ideal for?
So we work primarily with middle and high school students, and that's really because, as Michaela said, the program is entirely student-led. So we want young people that are old enough and mature enough to take on real leadership responsibilities. There's an adult in the room, but they do almost nothing. It's really the students taking on everything from director to choreographer to our inclusion specialist, whose job is really to get to know all the young people and figure out how to incorporate each of their special abilities into our original shows.
And so if somebody's watching this and they think, wow, this sounds amazing, this sounds like the ideal thing to have in my child's middle school or my child's high school, how do they make that happen?
So we are actually out here in LA doing our first little incubator program, which we're really excited about for tomorrow night. Tonight, yeah, actually. It's here. So fast. We've been working with 15 young people from this area, and we've just had so much excitement and enthusiasm for Unified Theater here in LA. So we will be starting to do outreach. We'd love to hear from parents and administrators, anybody who's excited about Unified Theater. Contact us at unifiedtheater.org, and we can send people all the information they need about getting a program up and running at their school.